Hey, what's up, my friends? Raul Lopez Jr. here. Who you hang around is who you become. The 5 people you hang around the most in your life is who you become. What you see in others exists in you. Good, bad, or ugly. What we see in others exists in us. When you see something that somebody's doing and they're shining and they're light and they're beautiful and you love it and you enjoy it, 2 things happen. 1, you connect with them. Or 2, it bothers you. And there's a reason for that. If it bothers you, it's because that's who you are. That's who you were born to be. But you've been told or taught or conditioned not to act that certain way, or that certain way of portraying yourself, of being, is a nuisance or bothersome to other people. If you see somebody doing something you don't like, or that's bothersome to you or irritates you, it's because you act that way. It's because you do it. But you don't like that about yourself. What we see in others exists in us. We're all the same. The way we act, the way we think, the way we judge people, the things we act on, the way we respond. For the most part, we're all the same. I've heard this term, don't judge me for sinning different than you do. One person does something that's unethical, but they judge somebody else for doing something else unethical. So they're judging them because they don't do that, but you do something, right? Nobody's perfect. What we see in others exists in us. It's very important to understand that, because what we see in others that exists in us, and where those people that we hang around is who we become, it all falls into we attract what we are, right? So if there's things that you don't do that you should be doing, you're going to attract those same type of people that do those same types of things. If there are things that you do and you take action on, you're going to attract people that take action on those same types of things. Now, here's the challenge in that. There's a lot of good in that, but also I was once on a team, Fortune 500 company management corporate team. There was about 9 of us, and we'd sit at a table. We'd have weekly, monthly meetings, depending on what we were discussing about something that needed to get done. And I remember the leader, we had a great leader, and he would sit and he'd ask all of us our opinion on a certain topic. And each person would give their opinion, and he'd listen to it. And then as a collaborative, we kind of take pieces from each one, and we'd make a decision, and we'd move forward and take action. Now, what I learned in that as a corporate leadership, corporate management, is that every one of us had different strengths. We were all good at different things. And that was a good thing. Because if we were all good at the same thing, we would suck at everything else, right? We'd all be good at one little piece of the pie, at one little operation within the business, within the corporation. We'd all be good at one thing, but the company would fail. You need people with different strengths around you, but that have the values and the drive that you have. Find people who will push you. Find people who have more drive than you have. Find people who are stronger than you in the areas that you're weak. But don't get caught up if right now the people you're around are just like you. Excuse me. What we see in others exists in us. The 5 people you hang around the most is who you become. Mentally, physically, financially.